Hey everybody, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I've been able to do a video, but this week I have the whole week off from school. It is, I don't know, they're calling it mid-winter break. We used to call it ski week when I was a kid because a lot of kids would take, or a lot of parents would take their kids out to go skiing, so the districts just started giving the whole week off. We still have 180 days of school in California a year, so it's just kind of how it's divvied up. So we go into June and stuff, whereas some districts are done at the end of May. Anywho, I'm off for the whole week, which is awesome. And I was thinking it'd be really fun to do a series of plan with me's as I kind of catch up or get ahead for the following week, or even catch up for this week in each planner that I use for the week. So today it's the evening, so I'm already behind. Oh my gosh, but today was so full. I was gonna work in my cousin, my Hobonichi cousin, and I have my sticker book here. And what I wanted to do was a weekly spread. So kind of my planning for my planner. So, you know, each week I put together one of these spreads, and it's really everything to do with planning and reading. So not reading like what I'm reading, but if it has to do with organizing books or things like that. So stuff that I kind of do in my rec room that I want to remember to get done, rather than put it on my normal to-do list for the house, kind of for the family, I put it in here. So you'll see that throughout this year so far, I've done several spreads. Okay, totally sad, dot marker fell. And then here's this week, or I guess what, this was last week now. You can see I did not get very far. I got to here and it was like, well, there's no point, so I'm just gonna do some dot marker and pen. That's the best thing to me about planners. They're there when you need them, right? And if you don't have time, then you don't have time. I'm a big believer in if I feel like I have to do it, then I'm not gonna do it, because I never want my planners to feel like it's something I have to do. I always want it to feel like something I want to do, something I get to do. So if I'm feeling stressed out, then I won't do it for the week. And if it comes down to stuff I need to write down, then dot marker and pen always works super well. I do that in my daily pages too. Anyway, as you might have seen, I'm such a planner. And if you're watching this, so are you. So I've started kind of planning out weekly what kits I want to use each week, just because I have several weekly planners that I use. My kind of weekly for a catch-all planner for events for the house, my to-do planner, my school planner, and then my cousin. And I want to make sure I use different kits each week just for myself, right? I like to look at different things, and Sweet Kawaii Design, which is 99% of the stickers I use, has so many cute kits. I want to use them all up. So this week I used the new Cold AF in my weekly, love it. The Reading Daydream in my B6. I don't need to do anything in my school planner because I'm off all week, which is great. And then I have the February kit for the cousin. So this is one of my albums where I put all my cousin stickers so that they aren't mixed in with other ones. So I've got the February kit here. I'll pull that out. So this is one, it didn't come as a subscription. I actually bought it after the fact from the shop. It was actually an accident. I didn't mean to buy this size. I meant to buy something else, and I don't know what. I think I was trying to buy the monthly overview and I clicked on the wrong thing, completely didn't notice. And I ended up with this kit, which I'm not sad about because I love it and I think it's super cute. And it is perfect to wrap up February. I used it in my weekly, I think, to start February, so it's kind of nice to come full circle. So if you're not familiar with the Sweet Kawaii Design monthly kits, there's a subscription and you get extras. You get the monthly overview, you get a really cool jumbo sticker and page 1, which has all this really neat big deco. When you just buy it from the shop, you miss out on that stuff. You can buy the weekly overview, or the monthly overview, sorry, separately. I don't know if I said monthly or weekly earlier. Anyway, and I don't need that. I think I bought it separately for this. Like I said, I was trying to buy that when I bought this and I clicked the wrong thing and didn't notice. Anyway, you get lots and lots and lots of stickers. You get your date covers, your bottom washi, your quarter boxes and habit trackers and weekend banners, lots of fun full boxes, including a fun double box, icons with some big deco, half boxes, really cute checklist. I mean, how cute are those hearts? I don't know how I'm going to use them in these spreads, but I love them so much. These boxes, I never know what to call them. Little garlands. I mean, there's so much. The headers that come with this kit. And obviously it's way more than I could use in a week, which is awesome because that means that I can stash it away use it next year in February, or maybe I'm just feeling the pink and I want to have some other kind of pink spread this year, that'll be perfect. So in this planner, like I said, I use it kind of for all things planner related. I don't actually pay attention to the dates. This is not a day specific planner for me, so I cover those up. I don't need them. And I don't use any of the date covers because of that. They're super cute and I love them, but I have no need for them. So I'll just kind of put those away. I have to decide now what color I want to use. I've got the dark pink, the kind of medium pink. This is kind of like a light pinky purple and sort of more of a purpley. I don't know. I don't know which I want to choose. If you kind of look down here, it's these two that don't get used as much. I guess these three that don't get used as much. So I don't know, maybe I'll use kind of this purpley one. So what I'm going to do is put this up here at the top to cover up those dates, because if I just use normal washi, this is pretty dark and it shows through, which isn't that big of a deal, but I actually like using this bottom washi up at the top to cover all that up. And then I'll use normal washi tape down here. All right, that is done. And so now I need to choose some washi, which I didn't pull yet. Let me go grab some options. I'll be right back. All right, so I pulled this Sweet Bean Plans. This washi came in the Honeydukes kit. I love all things Harry Potter, so it's perfect. It's this striped pink. It's kind of funny because the stripes go the other way. But since it's down at the bottom, I don't think it'll look weird. Excuse my sniffling if I sniff. I'm trying not to. I just totally started sneezing out of nowhere. I think my allergies, sometimes in the mornings and sometimes in the evenings, flare up a little bit. The weather's been so weird. We'll have really warm weather, like 75, which is weird for February, especially kind of mid to late February. And then it gets cold again. So we went to the zoo today. If you follow me on Instagram at the Planner Files, you might have seen my stories on that. Or if you're in Sweet Kawaii Designs Facebook group, I posted some other weekly planners in there. We went to the zoo, which was awesome. It was really windy. I live in the Bay Area. We went to the San Francisco Zoo and it was really windy. The car was covered in sand because the zoo is kind of across the street. I mean, the street is the Great Highway, but it's really like a 2-3 lane highway. Like 2 lanes on each side. Across the street kind of from the ocean. So there's a lot of sand and the wind really kicked up and was blowing a lot of stuff around. So I'm wondering if that was making me sneeze. Okay, so then once I get on the washi, the top washi and the bottom washi, then I kind of need to think about, well, how do I want to decorate it? This is really a functional planner for me, but of course it has to be cute, right? Because I don't use my planners if they're not cute. You know, it can be a stopgap like this, but I know in the end there's going to be a lot of cute stuff. So I'm going to decide what full boxes I want to use. So I've got those to choose from, and then these to choose from. Definitely not the Hello February, because we're well into February at this point. It's really strange to me that February is going to be over in a week, because I kind of feel like, how is it even 2022? And tomorrow is 2/22/22, which is super cool. Kind of sad that this is the week off we have from school, because that would have been fun to chat about with my students. Okay, because we did stuff for February 2nd, 2022. But it would have been fun to talk a little more about it. Okay, so I'm going to put, or do I want big deco? This is where I'm always like, oh, what do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Maybe I'll put this down here at the bottom. Yeah, I don't like it down there. I'm going to put this up at the top. Okay, now that it's decorated, I can start to fill it in. The way I use these columns, these 2 columns are for like things I'd love to get done this week. It totally doesn't always happen, but I sort of feel like this is on my agenda, kind of. This column is going to be for planners. You might have seen me counting the squares. I've tried to do it so that I put all the planners I want to do, and I don't know if I counted right or not. I'm going to have to do it and see. And then also the daily pages for my cousin. I kind of record those here. These two columns are for photos or video ideas or whatever things I want to post. I love looking at social media and seeing people's planner posts. I love posting my own. I think it's such a fun community. So this is where I remind myself, oh yeah, I want to take a picture of that after the pen. Sometimes I forget about that because the planners are in another room, they're in use, and I don't bring them in here and take a picture. So I kind of remind myself here. And then these are kind of ideas of longer term stuff I want to do. It might be organize that sticker album. Go through, I've got a ton of stickers over in a cabinet that I'm using for my reading planner. I really need to go through them because I'm not going to use some of them, and I should destash them and have them go to another home. So things that I probably won't get to, but if I have extra time, ooh, I want to do that. Or maybe it sort of moves into something I want to do this week. That's just kind of how I use this for myself. And then this column over here is for things that I purchase, and I check it off as they arrive so I don't forget. Even though I have the shop app and stuff, I really like to kind of keep track of the happy mail that should be coming. So that's how I do it. And then as I go through the week, if I end up with some extra room, I add a little more deco. But for now, this will sort of be what I use. So the last part of it is filling it in. So I use this is the Pilot multi-ball rollerball pen. I love it. It's my favorite pen to use in my planners because it works really well on the vinyl and it works on the paper. So I use it all the time. And then also my dot markers, I grabbed 2 colors of pink. I was thinking it'd be kind of fun to alternate. We'll see kind of how these checklists are alternated with different colors of pink. But to be honest, I can totally see myself messing up and forgetting. But we'll see, I'll try. So these are the kind of the tools that I'm gonna use as I go through and fill things in. I'll need to look back to look at stuff that I didn't get checked off before that I wanna do, especially the long-term stuff or ideas that, you know, pictures that I wanna do, or, oh, this was a cool idea for a reel that I wanna do, and who knows if I'll ever end up doing it, but at least I have a reminder if I forget. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill it all in. As I write this organized washi, oh my gosh, my washi is everywhere. I mean, I have washi drawers and a lot of it's there, but oh my gosh, I got new washi and I swatched it and I just stuck it on top of the drawers, and it's just, I feel like it is such a mess and it's so overwhelming and daunting to organize. But with the week off, I should be able to do it. We'll see. So the next thing would be put washi away. Once I organize it, I got another thing of drawers, you know, the little 3-drawer thing from Michael's. And so I got to get it organized. I should probably destash them because, you know, like I'm going to use it all ever. But gosh, I feel like I use washi all the time. Just little bits of it here and there. And so do my kids. Okay, so let's see. I also need to do some monthly stuff. I'm going to keep going on this. I fit all my planners. So those are the ones that I do each week. My weekly planner, my B6 to do, my B6 school, Panichi, reading, cousin weekly. Those are those spreads, and I'm hoping to maybe get ahead a little bit on those. So then I want to do, ooh, this is going to be tricky. Let's see. I want to do the dots for my daily spreads. As I fill these in. So the already read books, like my book cart is just kind of stacking now, you know, like all the trays are filled and I'm sort of stacking, and my husband came in here and he was like, you know, the structural integrity of your book cart. And I'm like, no, don't touch it. don't touch it and knock it over. He was like, that whole thing is gonna like, don't jinx it. It's fine. All right, so as you can see, I've kind of filled this in. I'm gonna fill the rest in later. I feel really good about getting this done because it really helps me stay organized. I don't think it's necessarily a necessary planner for me, but it helps me. It helps me stay on track and helps me feel like I'm organized and ready for the week with all the stuff that I'm doing. And I like it. I love my Hobo Cousin. The weekly spread, when I did it for just like stuff we had going on, it was just a repeat of my weekly planner that I have in my kitchen, and it's different for me. So this is really helpful for me. I hope you enjoyed seeing how I put this together. Let's see. So today's focus was on my Hobo Cousin weekly, and tomorrow I'm going to try to do another video on another planner that I use on a weekly or day-to-day basis. And I hope you'll hang out and come join me again. Have a fantastic day. Happy planning. I'm going to throw my freebie picture in at the end of this video. If you ever shop at Sweet Kawaii Design, make sure you use a PR code. All the ladies I'm with on the PR team are fantastic. The freebies are all so cute, and it'll be really fun to collect all the rainbows this term. All right, everybody, have a great day.